Hello everybody and welcome back to Driversoom Sunday League. We're here at round number 7, the penultimate round of this season. And we are here in Italy at the Sardegna Road Track A. This track is 5.113 kilometers long or 3.177 miles long. Got 15 turns, most of them are left-handers. We also got 3 hairpins. Yeah, 3 hairpins. One on each corner of the circuit, except for the first corner. That's not really a hairpin. Also a lot of straights. So yeah, very interesting track. Quite fun to drive actually. Yeah, we are here in the Toyota Corolla A86 or the Treno or the 11 edition, with some wide bodies, so the cars will look magnificent around this track. Only sport medium tires are available for this race, so maybe a bit of sliding around, we will see. Anyway, let's head to track to see the grid order of today's race. First off, we have Too Fast for You. He has put his car on pole for today and he will be looking to go for the victory. Next up, it is Gary in his usual blank livery. Will that give him extra speed, not having to carry all that paint? Who knows? Maybe it is a strategic master plan. Then we have Flappy next up in 3rd place. Then it is Law Power in 4th place. Almost the same livery as Too Fast, but they are not teammates. At least not now. Maybe in the future. Who knows? Then 5th place is for Dassler in the HGS GR Toyota liveried car. Mr. Sean is in 6th place in the ACT colorful A86. Then 7th place is for Urk with a plain black and white liveried car. And last but not least, it is Mark GT in a 11 themed livery. That is the grid order for today's race. Let's see what this race will bring us. All 5 lights are on. And they're out, and away we go. It seems to be a good getaway from Dassler in 5th place. Looking like he had the best start around this, or for this start. As it is the 2 Germans who lead into turn number 1. It's Too Fast from Gary, from Flappy, from Law Power, and then comes Dassler with a great start. With Sean, Machty and Urk. Now into the first chicane. All fares well. Dassler already quite close to the back of Law Power as they head into the first of 3 hairpins around this track. Oh, and that is Too Fast. Too Fast has spun and Too Fast has hit the wall. Oh no. Too Fast did the same thing like his teammates in DRFS did a couple of weeks back. They also spun on the exit of that corner, and now Too Fast has gone the same route. And he has been slapped with a 5-second penalty. And he is all the way at the back of the grid now. Really unfortunate for him. That That really tells you to be quick is one thing, but to be consistent is another. And Gary has been really consistent all the races he has raced in. Same for Flappy as well. So the both of them looking to be very big contenders for the victory. As we end lap number 1 with the biggest change in position for Too Fast from first down to last. Now it's a race to catch back up to everybody else in front. Riding on board with Dassler. You can see that he is shifting quite early. Not fully on the rev limiter yet, all in an attempt to save some fuel. And Mark GT has gotten past Mr. Sean for 5th place. Sean with a little mistake in the beginning of the lap. He's still purple, but that's all because of the first lap, start lap. Ooh, Mark GT, a bit shaky out of the last corner. Now into the penultimate corner on lap number 2. This corner really is a key to stay in front of the driver behind you, or in trying to get past the driver ahead of you, seeing that this all leads up to the big main straight, and with it the slipstream advantage, and if you get a good exit that sets you up nicely for the potential overtake. Gary has done the fastest lap, a 2-minute 1.997, which is coincidentally exactly 10 seconds quicker than his opening lap, to the 1,000th of a second, so that's quite interesting. And this looks to be a bit of a fuel saving race, so Flappy might be really strong here. Although the fuel levels are around the same for everyone in the field. Everyone and Too Fast as well. Gary is probably looking most like he or has the least amount of fuel, it seems. Urk is now pressing on to catch up to Mr. Sean. Mr. Sean seemingly dropping away slightly from Mark GT. Now falling into the reach of Urk. ...108 kilometers an hour as Urk hits the brakes. So these cars can go pretty quick, that's for sure. But being quick is one thing, but getting past a driver is a whole other thing. Lovely little flame from the back of Urk's car, and Too Fast is catching up. You can see them in the back of the shot. And this will set up Urk very nicely for turn number 1. Has got the slipstream already over 200 kilometers an hour. And it will only keep on rising, rising, rising. Is he going for a move? No, he is not. He awaits his time. Maybe not yet confident enough with the car to really send it up the inside. And meanwhile ahead it is a battle for second place between Flappy and Low Power. This could be interesting. Flappy, who is probably fuel saving, and Low Power, who might not be, or not as much, could equal the pace around this track. So it will be interesting to see who will come out on top. Last lap was the personal best lap for Low Power, a 2 minute 2.6. Flappy's best lap time was set on the second lap, a 2 minute 2.9. Last lap alone, Low Power gained a second over Flappy. Of course, the lap times can differ a lot, so it doesn't say a lot. But still, a second is quite a lot. Now let's see, Flappy will come across the finish line in a couple of moments time. What is his lap time gonna be? It is a 2 minute 3.9. Same for Low Power. As Too Fast has gotten past Urk with a mistake in the final corner. Crashing out, hitting the barrier. He gets a 5-second penalty, just like Too Fast did on the opening lap of this race. And to make matters even worse, Urk also has some damage to his front right suspension. So bit of an unfortunate error for Urk, who will now be pretty far back from the rest of the pack, even more once he serves his penalty. Now Too Fast, hot on the back of Mr. Sean. Mr. Sean thought he were released of Too Fast, but or released of Urk, but instead got a visit from Too Fast. Too Fast now trying to go around the outside into the hairpin. Is Mr. Sean gonna fight it? Yes, but Too Fast will hang on, and Too Fast will take the place from Mr. Sean ahead of him. Now back to that battle for second place. Meanwhile behind there's also a battle for fourth place, so battles all around the field. Low Power still trying to catch up. Last lap a 2 minutes 3.7. For Flappy 2 minutes 3.6, so losing a bit of touch, losing a bit of time there. Who is not losing anything is Mark GT. Mark GT going for a lunge up the inside of Dassler, but gets a bit of a slide on the exit of turn number 1. Tries to hang it out. Dassler has the outside line for the chicane. Will Mark GT fight it? No, not really. So an attempt for an overtake for Mark GT, but not working out like he planned to. Still was a good attempt. Gary has been driving on his own since the start of the race, really. Just being consistent, and consistency is key, and he will probably extend his gap furthermore. I think he will go on for another lap before going into the pits. It is almost the halfway mark of the race. And when you're in a battle like this between Flappy and Low Power, it could be an interesting shot of going for an overcut or for an undercut. Let's see, does either of the two drivers pit this lap already? Ooh, and it is. Flappy is going for the undercut, already going in. That will promote Low Power temporarily up to second place. Too Fast also coming in, but look at the fuel load differences. Too Fast 23% against 35 and 36% from Flappy and Mr. Sean. Of course, we do know Flappy and Mr. Sean are both really good at fuel saving. But still, 12% is a lot. Eric will also come in this with 22%, so same amount as Too Fast did. Flappy finally comes out of the pits, and can his outlap be good enough to get himself back up into second place ahead of Low Power. Low Power, who really needs to get going, I wanted to say, but that's not the right word. Really needs to get on with it. Maybe that's the right thing. Anyway, for his in-lap, to make sure he stays ahead of Flappy, will come in this lap, or is he gonna wait it out another lap? I would guess he would come in this lap. Staying out for another lap might not be the best idea. Let's see, what is he gonna do? Gary comes in, but Low Power stays out. Interesting strategy choice. Gary comes in as well as Dassler. Mark GT also staying out for another lap. Was this the right call for low power? Going on for another lap. It does mean that he is leading the race. And will have at least one lead lap under his belt. And after the pit stops, it is actually Mr. Sean who is ahead of Too Fast again. Oh, and Too Fast has spun round! No, Too Fast pushing too much and paying a very big fine for it. Another 5-second penalty for him. And a long way off Mr. Sean. Ay ay ay. Not the best race for Too Fast so far, but who knows, maybe things will change in the final 10 minutes of this race. Flappy is on his first flying lap. Let's see what the sector splits will say in terms of his pace. Next sector split is around the next corner. Second hairpin of the lap. I think low power will finally come in. Let's see. Yes, he will. Finally, low power comes in. Mark GT stays out. Ooh, Mark GT stays out. I have completely missed the sector split. Was too focused on low powering and Mark GT pitting. So we see it at the end of this lap. Might be a more actual representation. So let's see, Flappy will come across the line. Low power comes out of the pits as well. Flappy does a 2 minutes 3.2 and low power will come out just behind Flappy, but on 2 lap fresher tires and a little bit more fuel to spare. Also interesting to note the pit stop time from low power was, or the total lap time was a 2 minutes 39. For Flappy there was a 2 minutes 38. So a second difference there. And that might prove very costly for low power. But we will see. Mark GT meanwhile also getting a lead lap under his belt. And even going personal best pace. So that's really good on those worn tires. But he must be coming in at the end of the lap. He can't continue on for another lap. So that will give Gary the lead from Flappy and then low power. Mark GT with 1% managing to get into the pits, so doing a great job of that stint. Now Dessler in 5th place. That's Mr. Sean in 6th. Too Fast is in 7th and Urk is in 8th. The bottom 4 all pretty spread apart. Will be interesting to see where Mark GT comes out. Probably behind Dessler. Yes, but will he come out ahead of Mr. Sean? I think he will. Almost even getting out ahead of Dessler. So that was a good stint for Mark GT. that second difference I talked earlier about between the pit stop times between low power and Flappy has been equalized. The out lap by low power was 1.2 seconds quicker than Flappy's. Probably with some aid of slipstream helping there as well. And low power was purple to the first sector. Let's see if he can continue that pace for the remainder of the lap. This time I'm gonna pay attention to the sector split, and it is gonna be not purple, but still 6.5 tenths up on his personal best, which is a 2 minute 2.6, so he could dip into the 2 minute once. Just barely off the fastest lap. Needs to get this final corner right and power it out really quickly. Ooh. Slide out of that penultimate corner. Really, this is the final corner. Not quite flat through there, but just about into the slipstream. What is his first flying lap gonna be? It is a 2 minute 2.1, losing a tenth in the final sector as well. Still a very good lap from him. Only a little under 2 tenths off the fastest lap of the race, and 3 tenths quicker than Flappy, so I think Lobo will be pretty satisfied about that. Now Flappy gets an awkward line, going a bit too deep into the chicane. Now low power tries to go around the outside into the hairpin. Is he gonna pull that off? Don't think he is. Tries to get a better run. And now is slipstream galore up the hill and into the second hairpin. And what is Flappy gonna do? Flappy tries to go defensive. Low power, ooh, he might have been able to lunge it up the inside, but just like we saw with Mark GT, not really confident enough to go for it, or quick enough to go for it. Now one more braking zone left to go around this track. Flappy again going defensive, and low power is now hot on Flappy's tail. Big lift from low power to compensate for that lack of downforce. Not that these cars have a lot of downforce, but still. I don't think low power is gonna send it on Flappy this lap, or this braking zone at least. Meanwhile, Too Fast has gotten the fastest lap, a 2 minute 1.5. Some 4 tenths quicker than Gary's lap. So even if low power got it on his personal best lap time, Too Fast would have smashed it. I think once they cross the finish line, it will be 2 more laps left to go. 2 more very exciting laps to look forward to. These two drivers not making a single mistake. Otherwise they know that their chances of second place are gone. Really need to keep it clinical. And that's what they're doing right now. Flappy a bit further away than last lap. Might give low power a bit of a slingshot. Oh, but a big slide out of that final corner. Slipstream actually not being that impressive. Only 1.3 km an hour quicker. As they are still very close to each other. What was that? Flappy is gone. Flappy is gone. Flappy has disconnected at the worst possible moment. With only 1.5 laps left to go in a second place position. Flappy has disconnected from this race. What a shame that is. I was really looking forward for a last lap battle for second place. Could have been some very good overtaking moves been made, but unfortunately hasn't been the case. Now Low Power will inherit second place and Tesla will get a final podium position, but not the way we wanted it to happen. Mark GT below 10% of fuel and still needing to go on for another lap. That's gonna be very close. Is he gonna make that? That's gonna be very close for him. He continues on. Yeah, you don't have any other option really. Misses the flag by 17 seconds. Mr. Sean will also get another lap in. Too fast, also below 10% now. Oh, and he is slowing down to get the flag. So, too fast. First one to cross the line, but it's only good enough for 6th place. And Urk is doing some celebratory donuts. Then serves his penalty. And he will then come across, or he will take 7th place. But that's a big slide to celebrate it. This is the most action he has had this entire race. Looks like Mark GT is gonna make it, but just barely. But yeah, Gary, for him it wasn't that exciting of a race really. Just doing the best you can. He tried to go for the fast lap, but was only half a tenth shy of it, so unfortunately didn't get the fast lap. But Gary will come across the finish line and he will take victory. Very well done to you, Gary. Then this Low Power, but it might have or should have been Flappy really to take 2nd place. Then it's Dassler who takes 3rd place. Mark GT will have enough fuel and he will take 4th place. Very well done to you. and Mr. Sean will take 5th place. That was it for this round of DRSL. I hope you enjoyed it. I did, especially the last battle for 2nd place. Unfortunately for Flappy, he got disconnected. Would have loved to see that battle continue on, but yeah, things like this happen. So we put it behind us and look forward to the next race. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and to stay notified of upcoming races. And yeah, hopefully we will see you soon back for some more Drivers Room Sunday League. That helicopter is doing weird things. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching and see you all next time. Bye bye!